In today's video, I'll be sharing with you some effective strategies you can use to grow your DeFi startup or product. You see, in our world today, traditional marketing tactics won't cut it anymore. DeFi and just any Web3 product requires a unique approach. And in a second, we are going to be talking about that. So if you're a startup founder, a DeFi startup founder rather, or you work in one, today we'll talk about some of these effective strategies that you can use to effectively promote your DeFi product to accelerate user adoption. Now, before I go right into discussing these marketing strategies that I believe you can use to grow your DeFi product or platform, I'd like for you to keep some of the following considerations in mind if these strategies are going to work for you. One, know your target audience. You want to ensure that you have identified who you're trying to reach. You must identify your ideal user rather. For instance, are you looking to target crypto-savvy investors or aiming to onboard newcomers to the DeFi space? Without knowing your ideal user, your message will break. The reason many Web3 startups out there sound alike is due to the fact that their message is not tailored to any specific person. And the truth is, if you sound like you're talking to everyone, you are actually talking to nobody in particular. Two, build transparency and trust. It bears reiterating that building trust is important in DeFi and Web3 generally. To build trust, it's important that you clearly communicate the benefits and potential risk associated with your protocol or product. I believe I do not need to tell you again as a DeFi founder that it's very important that you leverage smart contract audits and adhere to best safety practices. Three, you must know that community is king. Because community is essential to Web3, you want to ensure you foster a strong and engaged community around your DeFi product. You can use platforms like Discord, Telegram, Twitter to connect with users, address their concerns, and gather valuable feedback. Now that that is out of the way, I want us to delve right into some of these effective marketing strategies you can use to drive adoption for your DeFi product or startup. One, you want to leverage content marketing. You want to ensure that you are educating your audience with informative blog posts, articles, video tutorials. You want to break down those complex DeFi concepts in simple terms, ensuring real-world use cases of your product are well understood. I know not many persons will agree with me on this. However, I believe the future of Web3 hinges on non-Web3 natives. Web3 is an emergent technology and industry, and most of the people do not understand it yet. You must avoid putting out content that makes us look like an exclusive club out there. My point is, the simpler your messaging, the more new users would want to try and use your product because they clearly understand it. Two, you want to leverage the power of community engagement. If I were a DeFi founder, I would want to ensure that I actively participate in relevant online communities like Reddit forums and DeFi-focused social media groups. You want to ensure that you're actively responding to users' questions, participating in discussions, and demonstrating your expertise in the DeFi space to help you build credibility. I believe this stat might interest you a bit. According to Messari reports, DeFi user activity surged in 2023, with the total value locked in DeFi protocols exceeding $300 billion at its peak. Active community engagement is crucial to capturing a share of this largely growing market. Three, do not ignore influencer marketing. You want to ensure you partner with reputable DeFi influencers and thought leaders to spread the word about your protocol or project. While followers count is good, you want to ensure you choose influencers rather whose values and audience align with your target demographic. Ensure that they are actually getting consistent engagement on their platform. Four, you want to take advantage of rewards in your marketing strategy. Try and offer attractive incentives like liquidity mining rewards or airdrops to attract early users and bootstrap liquidity on your platform. Please ensure you are actually rewarding early users who are sincerely interested in your product and not just the next pump. Five, use paid advertising. You want to consider strategic use of paid advertising on relevant DeFi-focused websites or social media platforms to reach a wider audience. But be careful so you don't flout advertising regulations. Six, you want to ensure you are big on data. I call this analytics and optimization. Here, you want to ensure you are continuously monitoring key metrics like user engagement, transaction volume, and total value locked to measure the effectiveness of your marketing efforts. In my upcoming video, I'll talk more about metrics a Web3 startup can focus on in their marketing campaigns and Web3 focused platforms where they can gather these data points. Generally, the idea is to adapt your strategy based on the information from these data points.